We went through the numbers. 98% of gun crimes, 98% of gun crimes are committed with loose firearms. The Robin Padilla Law, which extinguished culpability and made it a bailable offense, has led to a surge of crime precisely because loose firearms is a bailable offense. I call upon Congress to make laws that make it once again non-bailable.
Facts first, blame later. Okay, let's slow down for a second. Because apparently, every time there is a shooting, we just pick a politician and say, aha, it's his fault. How convenient. This time, the finger is pointing at Senator Robin Padilla with criticism surrounding the country's gun laws and even comments from Jonvic Remulla following the recent school shooting. But here's the problem, guys. Robin Padilla did not make RA 10591. Yes, that little detail seems to have been forgotten. RA 10591 was approved on May 29, 2013. So Robin Padilla became a senator in 2022. So unless Robin Padilla has a secret time machine, how exactly did he create a law 9 years before he became a senator? Let's name the people who were actually behind the legislation. The Senate version, Senate Bill 3397, was filed by Antonio Sonny Trillanes, Franklin Drilon, Manny Villar, Miriam Defensor Santiago, Ramon Revilla Jr., Panfilo Lacson, and Gregorio Honasan II. So the House version, House Bill number 5484, was authored by Rodolfo Biazon with Pedro Romualdo, Joseph Emilio Abaya, Romeo Acop, and Rodolfo Antonio as co-authors. So two bills were consolidated and eventually became Republic Act number 10591, signed by then President Benigno Aquino III. So again, where exactly is Robin Padilla in that 2013 list? Now, let's talk about the recent school shooting. It is completely understandable why people are angry. A child was killed. A school was affected. A firearm ended up in the hands of a student. And yes, Jonvic Remulla has raised serious questions about firearms, including where the gun came from and how it was accessed. Those questions deserve answers. But here's where we need to use our brains. If the firearm reportedly came from the student's father, then shouldn't we also be asking, was the firearm properly secured? Who was legally allowed to possess it? How did the student get access to it? Were the existing laws followed? Was there negligence? Those are real questions. But jumping from there was a shooting to Robin Padilla is, responsible because of RA 10591. Come on, that's not accountability. That's just finding a convenient villain. And let me be clear, defending Robin Padilla from a false attribution does not mean defending every position he has ever taken. You can disagree with Robin, you can criticize Robin, you can question Robin, but at least criticize him for something he actually did. So Robin Padilla's position on firearms has been about responsible and lawful gun ownership, not telling people to run around with illegal weapons. And here's the irony. RA 10591 itself was created to regulate firearms and penalize illegal possession. So calling someone pro-loose firearm simply because they support lawful gun ownership is like saying someone is pro-speeding because they support people owning cars. That doesn't make sense. If the law needs to be strengthened, then strengthen it. If school security needs improvement, improve it. If gun owners are negligent, hold them accountable. If someone is illegally possesses a firearm, prosecute them. If the system failed, find out exactly where it failed. But please stop blaming a senator for a law that was passed 9 years before he even became a senator. If we are going to talk about the death of a student, let's have an intelligent conversation. Facts first. Accountability second. Politics last. Know the sequence, okay? Because when a child dies, This should not be about finding the best person to blame for social media. It should be about finding the truth and making sure it doesn't happen again. Okay? That's all for now. Bye!